And we should be live. Hey, Stuart, Woodhuck, can you all hear me? Hey, Rustic. Oh, I see something in front of my camera. There we go. Now see if I can pin the thing to the top. We're just sitting here waiting for people to gather. It's a little breezy today, so not looking real good. But we're gonna give it a try. I figured I'd just pull in the shore and wait until we're ready to go about noon. A few other people are gathering, but we're not going to have near the boats we had 4 years ago. Hey, 351. Nats, welcome. Surprised me. Thank you for coming in. I wish I knew how to do this better. But we got probably 3 to 4 foot swells out on the water. There's a few other people that kind of beached in here. We probably got 25-mile-an-hour wind. So we'll be pulling out of here in a little bit and see what we can see. Yeah, it's really nice to see you in that. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, the big boats won't have much problems. I'll probably have to snuggle up behind them. So I hope you all can hear me well. You see what's on, see what's pointed.
What do you want to all see?
The flag is
Flag.
pole.
Yep.
Got my gun going on, baby. Every day I get a fight. It was pretty interesting coming over here. We're behind a little island for the time being. And when we get done, we'll be dragging out some little crankbaits, see if we can maybe rustle up a salmon. We'll see. Gotta go slow anyhow, so might as well drag the crankbait behind. We'll probably put about 8 ounces of weight, get down about 60 feet, and see what's down there for us. I don't know how you can share the lake. There's a way to share it and pin it to the top, and then people can come in. My grandson's helping me out. The boat's rock and rolling enough that I'm stumbling all over. Guess I'll have me a little snack before we head out.
Rustic Outdoors says, "Is your prop in the mud?"
Huh?
Rustic Outdoors says, "Is your prop in the mud?"
Yeah, trying to hold the boat from drifting. So this is my new boat. Nothing fancy. Gets the job done. Yeah, a few people starting to gather. Take my sandwich and we'll see if I can pull it out. Could get interesting.
Rustic Outdoors says he wants your hat.
Who said that?
Rustic Outdoors.
Cool. I just bought it this morning. They had a bunch of stuff alongside the road that guy could buy. So I figured I needed a hat and a little flag. They had some real big flags over here. I like that one. Got that top. I think the wind scared a lot of people. Well, that guy's loaded. time we looking at now?
11:32. Monty Sheets says, "Hey Don, have a great time out there today, brother."
What was that?
Monty Sheets says, "Hey, have a great time out there, brother."
Okay. Want to take that oil? Help me get out of here.
Yep.
What the? All right. All right.
Later, puppers. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Still.
nice people stop help out. All right, here we go. Good. Good thing we're sheltered by the island. Few people coming out. Like maybe the big boats are coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 boats here. Count 18.
Alvin Lewis says hi, Don.
Huh?
Alvin Lewis says hi.
Hey, Owen, how you doing? I hope they can hear me. Oh, right here. Nice. Sun finally came out. I gotta find.
Hunting and stuff. So,
Oh,
hunting and stuff.
hey, Anthony. How are you doing today? I didn't think people would come in here today. Go out here that way. There's pontoons out here. Got a lot of flags up.
Dragging it around the water.
Right. I gotta have this. With killer steering, you have to have it hooked up against the wall. Get the wall.
Says, are you walleye? Rustic outdoors. Want to know what rustic outdoors? Want to know what you're fishing for?
I would hope maybe catch walleye. Had a get turned around. You can see it. Bunch of boats are coming. Like I said, it's gonna be choppy out there today. Hopefully we won't take it. Trying to catch up with this boat so I can show you all this flag, but it keeps going faster. Well, I know what I can do. I can just turn around and y'all can see it. Coming out.
Eric Keys, that's low. Eric Keys, that's low.
Hey, Eric. Everything you see is lining up for the parade. Like last time, where to go when they got out of the water. But last time, water, you could see boats coming from every direction. I'm starting to pull it down. Get the view. I figure I'll just snuggle in behind the big boat. He can crack the waves. It's from the south, so once we get to the other side of the lake, it'll be a lot better. Right into it here. This is considered a breezy day. Looks like they're kind of gathering at the other side. See a couple of last month. Kind of hard to do it at Christmas. Around a bunch of quite a bit.
Rustic says you need to sing, I'm a little teapot, short and stout, put me in my boat and I will fish it out.
Good sailor knowledge at work. Know your limit. At least it isn't a race. I wouldn't want to have to Oh, it's just we're fine. Little boat driving right in ain't gonna be no problem. I don't think we'll be getting up on the plane and go across. We're at 113 feet of water here. We're not even out the main lake yet.
Quite a bit of boats over here. Lots of boats over here. Things the alien says, good afternoon.
Anybody want to go for a boat ride? This is more normal than not. Like, trying to do this private lake. A little difficult. I usually only use that going home. We don't get that very often. After 7 o'clock. Oh, he took that yeah, that works.
Sure looks like it. Couple big ones.
But I waited 4 years to do this again. Enough people out here. On this lake is tough sometimes because you don't see any other boats. They'll die hard in here anyhow. They're supposed to form up at 11 and I don't see the big lake boat out there yet. It's third time kind of running for governor on that one. Oh, it's a big deal. Like that. You don't too much money. This is what they call a walleye shop. Kind of what you call bouncing for catfish. That's the way we do walleye. We get down and bounce down the bottom. And a lot of times, just drop the line down top. It's just about Victoria. Makes it easier to use more than one hole. Yeah, it's kind of right through here. Around the corner to the left. After that, we'll be out in the main lake. So it might be worth it. Help her down in a little bit. Jumping in and out of the boat, working them, but I bet you they won't get much out of the day. I see a few of them trying to get the boat up on the lake. With the time difference between at least a 24
River says, come on.
Hey, hope for it.
River says, let's go.
Every seventh wave, big one. Yeah, like the just stop here. I don't know if you can see it. Coming out there. People start gathering up and like reading on the floor. Try to give you the hopefully I can snuggle up behind the bigger boat. I think and once we get up to the face of the wind,
River says, please, John.
no, we're only 90 feet here.
said, I wish I was there with you, Riverhead.
I wish you were sure. Buy my favorite deep fish. The wind out and coming up to camp. Monday. Still waiting. Dark. Come in.
River says, howdy, fuck, Dallas.
Yeah. Thought I'd give you guys something different than music today. What? I said it could be pretty interesting. Right ahead of our lead boat. There's another one coming down. But I can snuggle in behind. Probably 3-4 foot swell.
Got a pump it. A Texas phone number. Texas phone number. You got Stuart Smith joining you here on stage.
Hello.
You got Stuart Smith joining you on stage.
Right. Do me a favor. Put me up full. Don't put me up on full screen. Put Uncle Don on full screen.
Brief intermission here. You get headset back up. There's lead boat.
Put Uncle Don on full screen. Try to watch. I've got a message sent to me. So we have to read chat. Hello, everybody. Ernest, how are you, brother? Uncle Don. I don't think if they can hear me. Wow. That's windy.
Very windy.
Right, do me a favor. Go full screen. They're there to watch you fish. Go full screen. I'll read out chat.
Ah.
No, not me. Yeah. Right, perfect. Right, I don't know who's all said who, but I'll try my hardest because I was in another live. I do apologise. Right. River Rat 3030 saying hello, my brother Stuart, and I liked and shared out. Dallas is saying hello to Lisa. Ernest. Lisa saying hello to Dallas. So yeah. Eric B, hello. Hunting stuff. Lisa, if I haven't said hello. Rustic, hello. And Alvin, hello. So yeah,
That good now, Kyle? You hear it talking? Can you hear them talking? Can you hear Stuart talking?
boats in every direction. Yep, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. His sound's not going through his headset. Working on it though. Alright, okay. Cheers, Donald. Yeah, you kind of got the same conditions I had yesterday. Sunshine and wind. Dink over stink. Hello, welcome in. It does look like a lot of fun.
you here, Stuart?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Now I can hear you. Hey, Stuart. Good
Uncle.
morning.
Hello, Uncle. I'm fine, Uncle Don. How are you?
I'm pretty good. A little
Right. Think
breezy
over.
today, but good.
Um. Think is in. Is it cold where you are?
It's about 73 degrees. It hadn't warmed up much today. It was 71 when I got up this morning, which surprised me. I think we've been getting down in the 50s at night,
I thought it would have been cold with that wind chill.
but no, it's kind of a warm breeze. But yeah, people are. It didn't look like there'd be very many show up today, and it's not near as many as 4 years ago. But they're slowly popping out of the woodwork.
It's like watching Pirates of the Caribbean, but on a smaller version of boats.
Once we get up around this corner, it won't be so bad. But I think we're the smallest boat out here today. Everybody's showing their U.S. flags and got the family and the kids out.
Looks awesome.
They keep coming up on each side of me. So I figure I'll go slow and let them all pass on by.
Well, slow and steady wins the race.
But we got some pretty good swells right in here. We're going directly into the wind. But hoping once we get out to the main lake, it won't be quite as bad. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting run over my shoulder. It's like boats all over the place,
That is
buzzing by,
amazing.
buzzing by. But I figured with the wind, I'd just putz along and ain't got nowhere to be fast. But we'll be going along the face of the dam and the spillway, and then clear to the other side where you can see we'll be going up those cliff lines and then back behind the big island up there, and then we'll be going along the causeway, and then we'll head for home. But in our case, we might go find a little bay and just do a little fishing.
Are you all organized for your next bullhead competition?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I figured this week was about as far as I've gotten. But
Well, I went fishing last night and I got blown off.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's, yeah, somebody else was out fishing too, and I can't
Hey,
remember.
two stands.
They were out
Two
fishing for
stands saying sorry
bullheads.
can't sorry cooking can't chat, but hello Dawn and chat.
Yep. I got a quarter of these waves, and these boats aren't letting me. They're pretty good swells right here.
Two stands says hello. Two stands says hello.
Hey, two stands. Welcome to my reservoir. We got shallow here. We're only 40 some feet here. But they're getting strung out quite a ways in front. There's probably just as many behind us as there is in front of us. But I got to start watching. My little boat, I could probably just cut the corner and catch up. But so far, nobody trying to race in and out of the boats. Everybody's going pretty nice.
You've got a beautiful day for it.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be real nice and calm, but that's pretty rare on this lake to get a calm day.
We call that the inland North Sea.
Uh, there's a bigger boat coming up on my left. 4 years ago, we had a lot of people on the shoreline.
Oh, wow.
He's got a bigger horn than I do. I never blew my horn before. I got a pretty wimpy horn.
Beep, beep coming through. Okay, I'm done. Honeymooning. Any fish yet?
Boy, I got to change that horn. That is terrible. It sounds like something you'd have on a bicycle.
Old-fashioned ones that used to you had to squeeze to
I
make
need
it
to get
honk.
I need to get one of those air horns in there. Let's see if we can run this pontoon. Don't wave at them. See if we can run this pontoon off their course. That's my daughter's pontoon. But but the little shit never invites me along. Maybe I'll snuggle in behind them.
You could use them as a windbreak.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. There's boats on the side of me, and every time I try to quarter a wave, there's a boat there. So that
Hunting and stuff with J&J. Hunting and stuff with J&J says hello.
Hey, JJ.
uh, they ain't doing a very good job of knocking these down. I guess they didn't like me following them.
No.
Oh, let me get around this corner.
How you getting on, John?
Getting kind of damp out here.
Did you bring
No,
your waterproofs with
that's it.
you?
Whew. Come on, just a little further.
That's some size of reservoir. Uncle Don, how big is that reservoir?
All right, it should start getting a little better now. Getting around that corner. So instead of a headwind, we'll have a side. Works much better for me.
What's that? How big's that reservoir in acres?
In acres, I have no idea. It runs for 180 miles from here all the way to the Montana border.
Well, okay,
And
okay.
it probably averages about 6 or 7 miles wide.
180 miles long. Wow.
Yeah, we're only in 30 foot of water here. We go out not very far from here. We'll be in about 130 feet of water, 130 to 150, depending on the level of the lake.
That is just
But like I said, this is considered a breezy day. You can imagine what it's like out here on a windy day.
Captain Don thought his cameraman needed a shower, splashing me good. Have you got your waterproofs on, Donald?
It's pretty windy out here, Stuart, so sometimes I don't catch what you say. But here comes that stupid pontoon again. We we should go and run them off course again. But that boat that just crossed, putting out a pretty good wake. But you can tell that's a party boat. You look at all the coolers on there.
Yep.
They got almost one cooler for every person.
Surprised it can still float.
Yeah, they. That's sometimes why they don't ask me to go along. But we're just gonna putz along here, and lead boats are way up there already. I can see a lot of cars up there. But I'll bet you there's almost as many behind us as there is in front of us right now.
You've got some over your shoulder.
Yeah,
I
as
don't know
soon as
what's
we
on
get
your.
up on the face of the dam and on the other side, these waves should go down to pretty much nothing. I'll be able to hug the shoreline a lot better. Pretty wide open right here.
Yeah, it looks it.
Coming up is the intakes for the hydropower system, and they're like 7 or 8 stories high from the bottom to the top. At one time, it was the highest structure in North Dakota.
Okay.
Oh, this can wear a guy out trying to keep from getting splashed and watching the waves.
Well, your cameraman's certainly getting soaked.
It's not so much the splash, but the wind is blowing all the spray right back on us. Hey, we got one guy going backwards. Maybe he figured he had enough.
He probably just went like, I've had got better
Said,
things to do in
I'm
life.
going home. Well, the good thing is coming home, we'll be going with the wind. So that'll make a big difference.
Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. She's saying,
Hey,
Dawn, hey,
Cindy.
hey.
Oh, we're having fun now. Now I wish I had my pontoon. I hope that sun is warm when we quit. We can dry out.
Cindy's saying choppy, but a pretty day there.
Whoosh! So yeah, anybody that wants to come up and fish with me on the out here, they're more than welcome. Uh,
I'm just going to be reading chat for your Uncle Don. That's all I'm going to be doing.
I thought it'd give me more of a break on this side, but it's not gonna give me a break until we get over to the intakes. Whoa, boy, those guys are putting out a hell of a wake. I thought somebody ran
Mm-hmm.
in the back of me the way it shoved me. But I normally probably wouldn't go out in weather like this. It's but once every 4 years, got to do it. Well, the waves are changing a little bit, so I don't know if it's from the wake of our boats or whether they were starting to get. uh, you know what? I'm getting wet.
Well, of course you're getting wet. I mean, it's like a crosswind, headwind. You're in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, those wakes from that boat kind of screw me up with being able to turn into them. But out in the main lake there, it looks pretty choppy. But we're fine. Just gotta go slow. Man, there's probably as far back as I can see, there's still boats coming. But the old sea captain. I told my grandson to come along. He probably learned something. The face. This is was the third largest land built dam in North America. I think it's 2 miles across, and the lead boat is already almost to the other side. Kind of hazy, can't quite see them as well.
So what fish is
But
in there, Uncle Don?
oh, we got so many fish. We smallmouth bass, walleye, northern pike, catfish, salmon, uh, sturgeon, yellow perch,
You
drum.
have any trout?
There's you can catch 5, 6 different types of fish in one day, pretty consistently. A lot
It's
of
an
good
ideal
eating
place for
fish. Right now, the salmon are bunching up down here, so everybody's salmon fishing. And
looks like a good place for trout fishing.
Get my nose up so I quit getting wet. Hang on, here we go. Was tired of getting splashed, so I got a hole I could get my nose up higher. Okay, this is the intake structure for the hydro plant on the other side of the dam. And they take all the water off the
Nice.
bottom of the lake. So it's about 100 and some feet deep here. So everything going out into the river is real cold water. Oh, this feels nice. But this was built in 52. And when I go back and look at all the equipment they had to use, it is amazing. The old Model A trucks and stuff like that. It was pretty awesome. And that's the face of the dam right over there.
That is amazing.
But I've never fished these pillars, but that's on my bucket list. There's so much area of this lake to fish that I very seldom ever fish the same place twice. It's a It'd take a lifetime to fish all the little nooks and crannies. And
I mean, that to
but
me is
along
ideal.
yeah, along this rock face, you catch some pretty consistent 16, 18-inch smallmouth bass. But that's quite a big building.
That is
They built this
massive.
they built this whole dam in like 4 years from groundbreaking to operation. You know, today with all these computers, they can't do that.
No,
Mostly because of all the regulations.
I'm surprised there's no trout in there.
Here's the ones that catching up with us. Everybody cut the corner. I wanted to go underneath the bridge. There's only one bridge across this reservoir between here and Montana. So you have to go to the other side. You have to do a long way around. Whoa. I can still see boats back almost to where we started.
It looks a lot calmer where you are now.
I think I'll be able to speed up and get my nose a little higher here. But they'll troll the face of this dam for salmon this time of year. And then where there's bends, the salmon seem to congregate in the bends.
What kind of salmon is it, Uncle Tom?
We put the Chinook salmon, the king salmon.
Yeah, okay, I'm working with you.
So they used to get 20-pound plus, but over the years the smelt have gotten smaller and they're starting to come in to spawn sooner. So the size has went down a lot over the years. This year they're doing pretty good with size. They got they were forecasting only an average of 5 pounds, but from what I've seen people catching, they're catching a lot bigger than 5 pounds. Probably up in that 10, 11 pounds. This is much better than it was. Now I can feel the sun. That's nice and warm. The water temperature, I could look, but I would suspect it's probably low 70s.
Hey, Scott. I'm Fishing Adventures is saying hello, everyone.
Pardon?
Fun Fishing Adventures is saying
I still can't hear you.
Fun Fishing Adventures is saying hello,
Oh,
everyone.
oh, oh. Hey, welcome in. FFA. Yeah, the lead boats are way over where those cliff lines are already. But no, I guess he stopped up here. I know they have the radio station and I think the TV station are all right up here. But it looks like everybody's kind of stopping and taking a break.
Hunting stuff saying someone dozed off for a little bit. They're saying copy, but a day there.
Boy, it is so windy out here that I'm having a terrible time hearing. But I'd sure like to welcome everybody that came in. I figured it'd be an interesting day, but you never know until you get here what the wind is going to be like. Once we get to the other side, it should drop down. But if you see that water tower in front of us, that's the town I lived there for 10 years after I retired. So I was right here on the lake. Got a lot of fishing in, but when I got sick and we moved to Bismarck, then just got to be it's an hour, about an hour and 15, hour and a half drive. So I don't get up here as much anymore.
I mean, looking at that big expanse of water, I wouldn't even know where to start on there, to be honest. It's just too big.
Seems like every time you start to talk, the wind starts gusting. Maybe you're sucking that air in over there, or blowing all that hot air this way. Hey, Stuart, I really appreciate you coming in and doing this. I
Uncle
don't do.
Don, I was doing nothing really anyway. I was on another channel, and
I don't.
I
Yeah, I
got the
don't do
message
my.
from you.
I
Great
usually
chat.
go
So
on other people's lives, so I'm pretty much a rookie at doing my own. So my grandson was here helping me out. He's more techie than I am. Of course, my great grandkids are more techie than I am.
yeah, kids this day and age, I mean, 5-year-olds
Ugh,
can operate an iPad better than most people.
yeah,
It's a scary thought that.
here, maybe we'll get closer to this boat. We'll give a horn shut out.
That is
Pretty lame sounding horn. It's supposed to get up to 90 degrees today, but right now it could be 100 degrees, and you get out here in this lake and you got a jacket or long sleeve shirts on because it just doesn't get that warm. The river is even colder yet from that water coming. But yeah, you can just start to see the
Rod's Fishing
cars.
Adventures in Uncle Don are.
Pardon?
Rod's Fishing Adventures is saying
Hey, welcome in. You can start to see the car. There's an overlook coming up, and you can see all the cars and stuff lining up there. But at least we're not getting wet anymore too much. Able to go a little faster and pick up my nose a little bit. Stay out of them swells. I think the lead boat, they have a guy running for governor, so I think they're going slow because they're interviewing on the radio station. But I couldn't see paying to have a radio in my boat though.
John Euler is asking, are you fishing Uncle Don? He will be. He's just looking for this. How's you doing?
There you go. We got one beep. Took forever, but yeah, I think we're the smallest boat out here today. Just gotta know how to do it. Oh, there's a fisherman there fishing for salmon. They're probably pretty pissed trying to fish for salmon and have 200 boats going by you.
Art E. Smith is saying hello everyone.
Pardon?
Art Smith is saying hello everyone.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying your time. You know, the guy that owns that boat, I got him started in Riverdale when I was on the city council. And they really got all bent out of shape with me. And I told them they were stupid. Now the guy's got all kinds of money doing what I told them they should let them do. But there, watch on this side for me. Help me watch. They sneak up on me on my blind side. Yeah, it's just kind of a fun thing to do. It doesn't really matter what your beliefs are. It's just fun. Up ahead, you can see all the cars parked, people watching, and this is the other side of the dam. Around this next corner is the spillway where they can dump water. But yeah, there's a lot of boats heading all the way up the bluffs. I would say we would have probably had 3 times as many boats if it wouldn't be for the wind today. But it's fun anyhow.
So Elliot's saying you're great for us, Donald.
Lisa said what?
Saying I was doing a good job filming. She's saying I was doing a good job filming.
Oh, there's people standing around watching. I guess I better beat my pathetic horn. Now, isn't that a pathetic horn? Bunch of flags, a bunch of people. That's a lot of people for North Dakota. Everybody beeping their horn, and then I got my little pathetic horn that squeaks. Everywhere you look, in front of us, behind us, is all boats.
It's the best way to be. If you're doing a parade, then
They're playing all the. Now these are the gates they open when they have to release water, and only once did they open them in in 2011 was the first time they opened these gates in 50 years since it was built.
wow. Lisa saying, don't get. I agree, Lisa. I agree. I don't know how the fish will feel about it, but I agree. You might have to get a tactical one so you can actually put it under the water and blow the horn and you actually see the fish come up.
This beach over here is a good place to. I like fishing, but I don't get over there much because in the past few years I haven't been able to walk that far. So I've been kind of stay close to the car, and we're going to see a lot of these cliff lines now.
That looks like fly fishing.
Out here where these boats are, right in here is about 20, 22, 25 feet deep, and it's a great big sand flat. And I don't know if you can see the color change, but where the boats are, it drops down to about 85 feet. And this is probably one of the best habitat areas for catfish because down at 85 feet, there's still brush and stuff when they built the dam.
Wow.
So they'll come up out of that deep water and cruise this big sandy flat in the evening and then just lay down in that deep water during the day. And I've caught a few sturgeon out there, but it's hard to fish if you get a. This is a south wind. If you get a north or westerly wind, you can't fish over here. It gets pretty rough.
No, never have.
So the shoreline coming up, I've fished quite a bit, and I've caught a number of catfish off this sand flat using crankbaits and repellers and stuff, fishing for walleye, and end up hooking them. And right in this corner, the salmon fishermen, every year somebody hooks into a great big catfish, and they're so surprised. But they're fishing down there about 85 feet and dragging a herring, and that catfish sees it and smells it. He's gonna eat it.
But that's that's why they've got whiskers. They can detect things.
Yes, it annoys me when people say catfish are bottom feeders because they're not. I call them opportunists. They'll go where the food goes.
But exactly, I mean, it's like if you put a steak in front of your. I say it all the time, especially being a trout fisherman. Um, it's the same thing. A trout is an opportunistic fish. It will
Mhm.
grab whatever that's there at a precise moment in time. Catfish are the same. If you're going to put a bait in front of a catfish, it's going to take it.
Yeah, for the 5 years I was at the hatchery, I'd sit there and watch in our big aquarium, and when I feed the catfish, they come up to almost to the top to feed on the live stuff we were putting in, and then after all the live stuff was getting hard to catch, then they go around and cruise and pick up pieces off the bottom, but they didn't really forage along the bottom. But they would sneak up behind them and kind of suck them right in. Sturgeon, they would come up and kind of turn sideways, almost like a shark, and then they would just suck the live, because we fed them live rainbow trout. So they had to work for it, but it was really cool to watch them.
I mean, I've always said that rainbow trout are great bait. I've always said it.
I mean, if there's a worm on the bottom, they'll pick it up and eat it. If there's a smaller fish swimming over top of them, they'll go up and get it. And when they're not feeding, they're just laying on the bottom. They don't move much at all. The sturgeon just lay there and they'll let other fish will settle down and lay right on top of them and they won't move. They are so docile. There's a sunken island right in here, and I've always had good luck right off it. But yeah, the south wind on this side of the lake makes it a lot nicer to fish. Yeah, we're this close to shore, and we're at about 80 feet here. If I go out another 100 yards, we'd be in over 100 feet.
Is this a farm or just like land or?
If people want to share out people and come up, that's okay with me. Oh no, this is so much nicer.
It looks like a big massive quarry that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's how much erosion there is on this side of the lake. All these bluffs and stuff used to be hills. Oh, got a couple wakes got me there.
Fresno. How are you?
Hey Skip, how you been doing? Yeah, right in here is where they do probably 90% of their salmon fishing. Is right along these bluffs here. We're sitting at 110 feet here. Oh, some of the boats are way up there. From here, it looks like the wind might have went down a little bit. at 130 feet here. That's pretty deep. That's where the burbot hang out in the wet summertime. Oh, when that wind goes down, I can actually feel the warmth of the sun. I'm surprised there ain't a bunch of jet skiers out here with all these big waves. They're always trying to make big waves and mess around with them. Whoa. We have hundreds of these little bays that go way back in there. It probably goes back in probably a mile.
That's awesome.
This lake gets just like a ocean sometimes. I was going to bring my dog along until I found out that it was going to be breezy. I didn't know how she'd handle it, but normally she's pretty good for a pup in the boat. Yeah, it's funny we can set this close to shore and be in 100 foot, 150 feet of water.
Yes.
this whole shoreline is pretty good fishing, but it's such a big lake, but there's very not very many places you can fish from shore and get to them unless you're willing to walk a long ways. The the Corps and the state they put up a gate every year here and there. Pretty soon they're gating off all the accesses to all the places they used to be able to go.
Uncle Tom, before it became a reservoir, what was it?
Pardon?
What was it before it became a reservoir?
It was just the Missouri River. This is a dam on the Missouri River. When they built these dams, they built five of them, one in Montana, one in North Dakota, two in South Dakota, four of them. And it was for flood control and recreation. It was in 48 and 50, and that's when we had a lot of immigrants coming. So a lot of these projects were did to give them jobs.
All right, okay.
But my grandfather and my uncles all worked on this dam when they were building it. But I mean, I look to my left, I can't see land out there, a ways out there. You get bad weather, you can get lost on this lake with all the little nooks and crannies. But I just use my maps and I get around pretty good. Even at night, there ain't many lights on this lake, so even at night I get along pretty good. I worry about other boaters more than I do about my abilities. At least my motor's nice and quiet.
Uh-huh. So I've never heard your engine once. I haven't even heard your engine once.
Mostly when I slow down, but the wind isn't whistling in my headphones as much here as it was back there. Uh, Fisherman had better get out of his way. I wonder how many of these fishermen wonder where in the hell did all these boats come from?
Possibility.
But not too bad running here. Here's another one of those bays that run back probably a mile from here. And this one's called Dead Man's Bay, but I have no idea why.
I think the name might say all.
I didn't see Terry anywhere, did you?
Terry.
I bet you they pulled up over in there. This right in here is real good for northern pike and salmon. Right out here, we're in over the main channel, and then it gets shallow real fast. And the northern pike like to hang out in that, oh, 4 to 8 feet of water is where they like to hang out at. And then they usually lay with their tail to the bank and they're facing out. And then when fish come by, they shoot out and nab them. I see some people heading back to the boat launch already. I was trying to catch up with my daughter, but I didn't see her.
I haven't seen them either, to be honest. Oh, that was a wet one.
We can go get it. Somebody lost their hat.
Oh no.
It should be on your side. There it is. Oh, good. All I got was wet. Huh?
Went up and over it now.
You see it?
Over it. Where it's at now.
I'm trying to get it hot. This will be a little hot.
Ah, yeah, we just about got it back. I backed over it. Now I can't find it.
At least it should.
You see it? Oh, way over there. There we got it. Ah, did it get wet?
Just a little bit.
Probably did with it falling in. Oh, I got wet on that one. Not good to back up into the wind. Oh, you still there, Stuart? I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm going to lose reception anyhow. So I'd like to thank everybody that stopped in today. And thank you, Stuart, for helping out. I really appreciate it. And maybe if we do any fishing later, maybe I'll pop up. But with this wind, I can't hear anything that's going on. So y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.